And let's go over to Iran, where a leaked audio recording has sparked outrage, providing a rare look inside the country's theocracy. The audio recording was that of country's Foreign Minister Javad Zarif and has now stirred a hot political debate in Tehran. President Hassan Rouhani has now ordered a probe into the leak, calling it a conspiracy against the government and against Iran's national interests. Let's listen in.
رئیس جمهور به وزارت اطلاعات دستور دادند تا عوامل توطئه را شناسایی کنند. این ربایش اسناد به اعتقاد ما توطئه‌ای است علیه دولت، نظام، انسجام داخلی، نهادهای کارآمد و سرافراز ما.
The release of the comments set off a firestorm within the Islamic Republic, where officials carefully mind their words amid a cutthroat political environment. The leaked audio on the behind-the-scenes maneuvers in Iranian politics come just months ahead of country's presidential elections in June. Zarif criticized General Qasem Soleimani's involvement in country's foreign policy in that leaked audio tape, saying he had often sacrificed diplomacy for the battlefield. The top diplomat complained that the elite Revolutionary Guards had more influence in country's foreign affairs than him.
I can dare to say that I have sacrificed diplomacy for the battlefield more than the price that those on the battlefield led by Soleimani paid and sacrificed for diplomacy.
Qasem Soleimani was a pivotal figure in Tehran. He built up Iran's network of proxy armies across West Asia and was killed in a US drone attack in Iraq last year. Using language rarely heard in politics in Iran, Zarif complained about the extent of influence Soleimani had over foreign policy. He even hinted that Soleimani tried to spoil Iran's 2015 nuclear deal by colluding with Russia.
He would tell me to demand a list of items from Lavrov when I went for talks with him. He wanted diplomacy to be spent on what he wanted to do in Idlib for the Shiites. These were sacred goals, though. I am not trying to deny it.
But not just internal politics. Nuclear talks also featured in the leaked recording. In the interview, Zarif describes Russia as wanting to stop the nuclear deal. The bit was also sensitive that he even warns the interviewer, saying, "You definitely can never release this part."
In the last week that led to the signing of the JCPOA, Russia did its best to prevent reaching a deal, and that's why the Russian foreign minister was absent on the stage.
Russia at the time had a frosty ties with then-President Barack Obama of US, whose administration secured the deal with Iranian President Hassan Rouhani. Russia and Iran also at times have strained ties, despite being battlefield allies in Syria, and this comment comes as JCPOA countries, they're meeting in Vienna to salvage the 2015 deal. However, Iran's foreign ministry downplayed the leaked audio tape, saying it reflected his personal opinions. Spokesperson Saeed Khatibzadeh, he called the release of recording illegal and described the audio as selectively edited.
قرار هم نبوده مصاحبه‌ای باشه، هیچ گفتگوی رسانه‌ای هم نبوده. آنچه که انجام شده یک گفتگو در چارچوب گفتگوهای معمول و محرمانه‌ای هستش که در داخل دولت انجام میشه.
Although Zarif said he has no intention of running in Iran's June 18 presidential election, critics say his comments were aimed at gaining votes from Iranians, disillusioned by a stalled economy and lack of political and social freedoms. WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.